Make your mark and make it bold. Water the seed, let your future unfold. Personal growth, professional rise. Shape your...
Welcome to Mark to Lead. I'm Juanita Williams, your host, and here on Mark to Lead, it's a podcast that is geared to encouraging middle managers on their leadership journey. And we are here at the Middle Managers Leadership Conference 2026. It's been going so awesome, so impactful. There's been a lot of great feedback so far, and we have been operating under the theme, Stewards of Power, Bridging Vision and Results. We are hoping to give our middle managers strategies, tips on how to move from being just a competent professional to an influential, inspirational leader. And so, joining me now is one of our panelists that's coming up, and she is Miss Charmaine Daniels, and I know her very well,
Yes,
I tell you. She is the CEO of Digicel Foundation, and we just want to kind of pick at her brain. She has a lot of experience with managers, and so please take note so we can lift our leadership lid. Thank you so much for joining us, Ms. Daniels.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here and to see so many middle managers out.
I'm telling you. And they've been having a really good time.
Good, good,
transformative. Like they've been talking about things that they learned yesterday that they put in place today.
Wow.
And that has just been good for me.
Yes.
And so in light of that, since the core of our conference really is to, it's about leadership excellence and execution. In light of that, we just want to ask, what's one advice, something that you've held on to or learned that contributed to your success as a leader?
But what a great question. The truth is, it is being your authentic self, right? When you're in leadership, I think the hardest part of any job is really to lead people. Because we are so different and we have different backgrounds, so our approach or the way we interpret things are totally different. And so as a leader, you can't be all things to all people, because then you lose yourself in that. And so for me, it is always remembering to be authentic, true to who I am, true to my identity. And as you know, I am Christian. And so a lot of what I believe and my principles and my leadership style would come from that base of who I am and that identity that I hold on to. There's so much that comes at you in the world of corporate that if you are not grounded and you don't know who you are, then you'll be dragged everywhere. And so I think the best thing that you can do for your people, because remember, as a leader, I'm not necessarily responsible for the results. It's my team who is doing the work that is responsible. My job is to take care of my people, remove the obstacles, remove the hurdles, and make sure that I've equipped them to function and do all that they need to do for us to get those results that we all want and we all need, and to create that impact. And so for me, especially, and it's outside of a foundation because my background really is retail. And so when you think about retail and you think about sales and targets and all of that, I am not the one pounding the streets or standing behind the counter in the store interacting with customers and selling. That's my team. But my job would be to make sure I have equipped them and given them all that they need, and that can only come from me operating out of my true self. So caring beyond the numbers, caring. And I think that's something we have to be mindful that we don't lose in this data-driven world where everything becomes numbers and crunching. We can't forget the people who give us those numbers.
Wow. Thank you so much, Ms. Daniels. I mean, the truth is that we really have been hearing that thread, authentic self, not losing your identity, and also really removing those obstacles from our team, our people.
That's your job.
Yes, the people, they are the team that does the producing.
That's right.
And so we really have been hearing that thread throughout the conference. And so I love that. That was just beautifully said. Thank you so much for your input and your impact, for sitting down with us and sharing with us, because you've added value to our viewers, for sure.
Thank you for having me.
Awesome, awesome. And listeners, you've heard it. Please note it. Add value to yourself, you know, apply it. And thank you so much for joining us. Stay tuned. We have more expert-led advice. We have more things for you coming. I'm Juanita Williamson, your host, and this is Mark to Lead.